We are about to watch a fitness expert argue with a body positivity activist over whether or not being obese is unhealthy or not. And honestly, this is one of the most absurd conversations I've ever seen in my entire life, so buckle up.
I wasn't allowed to have a ding dong. When I came home and I said, I want ding dongs in my lunch. You know
what the hell is this video about to be? Are these paid actors?
what my mom bought me? Low-fat ding dongs. Maybe there's more to life than trying to lose weight. That's what body positivity has given me.
You have to love yourself. You have to invite love into the space.
How?
By looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself, I'm beautiful.
It's not gonna work, kid.
It does
That's
work.
an SNL skit.
Are Americans fat phobic and obsessed with unrealistic beauty standards, or has the body positivity movement normalized unhealthy habits and lifestyles?
Well, I think you can say both, right? The body positivity movement has definitely normalized very unhealthy lifestyles and body types. It has. It's okay to be super, super, super large and unhealthy. It's okay to eat all the ding dongs you want. No one's judging you. It's just not healthy. What is healthy is walking a lot and trying to eat a pretty solid, healthy diet. But also at the same time, of course, our beauty standards are crazy because we idolize nothing but celebrities, Margot Robbie, people we see in Hollywood, Victoria's Secret, all that kind of stuff. We're comparing ourselves to freaking AI models on Instagram now and stuff. So, both can be true, obviously.
And today we're gonna have a debate about what it means to be healthy. Jillian, how are you feeling?
Feel good.
Debaters, you ready to come at Jillian with your best arguments? Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Jillian Michaels. I'm a fitness expert and a health advocate, and today I am surrounded by 20 body positivity activists. All right, my first surrounded claim is that obesity is not healthy, and pretending it is puts lives at risk.
That's objectively true, right? How can you argue against that?
If you want to be the first debater, get to the chair. And
there's a huge difference also between being oh, I am Kendall Jenner skinny, and then obesity. Okay, there's a huge middle ground in there. But obesity is, in fact, very unhealthy.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, she ran for that.
Nice to meet you.
I'm an eating disorder therapist. I'm going to do my best to not use the O word because I find it pretty offensive.
The O word is offensive. Obesity is offensive. Saying someone is obese is what? See, this is the shit that I'm talking about. This is where you lose everybody. You'll have a lot of people on board being you know what? I get it. You don't want me to call you fat. You don't want us to bully you for being super overweight or anything. I get it. And then you come out here and you say obesity. The O word is offensive. This is where you lose everybody. This is where you lose all the normal people. It is a medical term? Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. That is a wild thing to come out with and say at the very beginning of the video. You guys have already lost.
So I'm going to use fat-bodied as we...
Fat-bodied is so much more offensive. Wait, what? No way, these people are paid actors. You know when you watch a Matt Rife, crowd work video and you're these people have to be paid actors. There's no way that they're feeding him this type of content to work with. That's what this is. This is crazy. Paid actors. Fat-bodied is better than a literal medical term. Exactly, Farrell. This is absolutely crazy. You say lots of twists into pretzels in this one. Yeah, I'm starting to see that already. Holy shit.
We talk.
Okay.
Do you understand why people find it harmful and triggering?
How is she keeping a straight face too? If someone said, obesity is offensive, I prefer the term fat-bodied, I would geek out laughing. It's a horrible frame to pause you on. I'm sorry about that, Jillian Michaels.
Overweight and obese is literally just having too much body fat. It has nothing to do with the quality of the person.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Are we going to debate the claim?
Yeah, I just wanted to... Yeah, I wanted to clarify, though, the language.
Are we going to pretend like I'm a 3 and you're my mommy, telling me how to talk?
Wow. Okay. So the claim that you're saying is that it is inherently unhealthy to live in a fat body.
It's inherently unhealthy to have
obese.
excess body fat, yes.
Okay. Where are you getting that information from?
Oh, okay. There are dozens of MRT trials.
Wait. Fact check. Right here, guys, according to the WHO and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, excess body fat, particularly at levels classified as obesity, the big harmful O word, is associated with increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Guys, type 2 diabetes, in case you're wondering, not super healthy. It's not great. Cardiovascular disease, certain cancers, high blood pressure, and premature death. Usually, guys, something that leads to premature death is, hold up, wait for it, not healthy. Did we know that here? I know we're a pretty smart chat here, so I think we already knew that. However, body fat is not the only determinant of health. Physical activity, diet quality, genetics, and metabolic Metabolic. Oh my God. Holy shit. Please don't tell me it's going to be one of those days. Metabolic markers also play major roles. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the fact check over here, Jubilee. What did I just say? Metabolic. Oh no. Oh, guys, please forget you ever heard me try to read that.
That show having excess body fat, dozens, is causal, not correlated.
No, that's not true. There's no disease that just fat-bodied people get.
I didn't say that. But obesity lends itself to all-cause mortality across the board. Have you heard of something called adiposopathy? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you know it means?
Not me.
Literally sick fat. And you understand how it works? Okay, tell me how it works.
She's lying. She has no idea what she's talking about. She has no idea. Do you see her face there? She has no idea what she's talking about. Guys, I'm just saying there's no way we make it through an hour and 46 minutes of this. I'm just letting you know up front, right here, right now, not happening. I'm already done with this conversation.
So it's additional layer of fat in the stomach area.
No, that's not what it is. It works as follows. When we eat too much food that has energy that we're not utilizing, the body needs to put that energy somewhere, right? So it puts it in fat cells. So it puts it in initially subcutaneous fat cells, a little bit of visceral fat, which is fat around the organs. And at first you have hyperplasia, which means we're recruiting new little fat cells, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Okay, here's how you spell this word. Adiposopathy. Adiposopathy. It's just so much easier to say sick fat. Oh my God. But like the thing is too, like I don't know how many people in the world, like realistically, not in the world, sorry, in America, actually have the same mindset as these people arguing for body positivity. And like it's a crazy claim to come out and say, no, obesity is in fact not unhealthy. As a matter of fact, actually, I don't even like using the O word. It's harmful and mean. Call me fat-bodied instead.
Up to a point. Now, the issue is that once you can no longer recruit more fat cells, right, you get hypertrophy. So the fat cells start to expand. And this is exceptionally dangerous because what ends up happening is the blood vessels get outpaced.
I hate watching this after, you know what I had for breakfast this morning? I don't know if this is how you spell it. I just ate a ton of this soda bread. Had me feeling so fat, so lethargic afterwards. But that's what I had for breakfast this morning, y'all. Just a ton of this delicious little sugar bread. Now I'm feeling guilty watching this video.
So the fat cells can't get oxygen and they start screaming, literally. And when they do, they release cytokines, inflammatory proteins, right?
I want to pause.
Of course you do want to pause because it's irrefutable. You don't even know what I'm talking about. So
Jillian, okay, first of all, I don't appreciate the way that you're speaking to me right now. You called me out for just trying to understand the languaging. And
yeah, Jillian is coming off incredibly intolerable, if I'm being honest with you. Like, she's just so, what's the word I'm looking for here? Everything she's saying is sounding like she's like talking down to you. There's a word for it. Can't remember what it is, but you know what I'm talking about.
Saying I was talking to like a 3-year-old, I felt like I was talking to you very respectfully. You're talking to me very disrespectfully right now.
I agree.
Here's the thing.
And I want to...
You're telling me you understand it, but you don't understand it. You fundamentally didn't describe it accurately.
But what I understand is that...
What's lipotoxicity?
I don't want to talk about...
Condescending. There's the word. Thank you, P. Tolman. Oh my God. I'm having one of those days today. And it's crazy too, because I actually got a good night's sleep last night. Last night was the first night I did not wake up a single time throughout the night since I got sick like 2 weeks ago.
I am not, okay, here, I'm going to say this straight out. I am not a medical doctor, okay? So I'm not going to talk to you about medical diagnosis because that's outside my scope and I'm fully willing, hey, I'm fully willing to be wrong. What I am here to talk to you about is the fact that people in fat bodies are irreparably harmed going into the medical system every single day because of the term, the O word.
So that's what you want to litigate?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the claim though.
The idea that fat-bodied people are inherently unhealthy is, I believe, incorrect.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
There's a robust amount of data.
I'm not wrong.
Okay, so let me finish the thought.
You can't look at...
Let me finish the thought.
Let me finish my thought first,
okay.
please.
Sure.
You can't look at a person's body and tell whether or not tell their health status.
So fat is an endocrine organ.
Obviously not for everybody, but you can look at someone that is incredibly obese and you can automatically understand, know, and say that, look, yeah, you're probably pretty unhealthy. You can. You say her condescending tone is slightly warranted. I'm not gonna lie, it's driving me crazy right now. But like, I don't know how you talk to people like this. That just like, I mean, they don't understand logic, reasoning, anything, nothing at all. It's like, this is an objective truth, okay? Obesity opens the door to a ton of health issues. And she's over here trying to argue that by saying that someone is obese, that's what is actually putting them at harm. It's kind of crazy.
It does wreak havoc in the body. I didn't finish telling you what happens. So when the oxygen can't get to those fat cells, they'll die and they'll rupture. And then the immune system starts dumping macrophages in to try to clean it up.
But do you know what's
But they
even more
can't clean it
unhealthy
up.
is weight cycling. And as we talked about earlier, only except for your people
That's
who
not the argument here.
If you want to talk about that claim, we can. The claim is...
So then what are
that
you supposed to
having-
do though? So let's say this person is in a fat body and they are inherently unhealthy.
They are in a fat body. Wow. What a way to put it. They just like ended up there magically. Just like one day, plop, they were in a fat body.
Right? We're telling they're unhealthy because they're in this
The
fat
vast
body.
majority
What are they
of
supposed to
people Will
do?
be significantly more prone to all-cause mortality. For me,
Intentional weight loss fails 95 to 98% of the time. So what
tell
is
me
the
why though? You would probably know this better than me.
because
There is no strong scientific evidence supporting a universal 95 to 98% failure rate. Research shows many people regain weight over time, but outcomes vary depending on how success is defined. I will say this though, she is right though when she says that, like, you know, binge eating, gaining a lot of weight, and then like ultra hardcore super dieting, losing a lot of weight, and then binge eating again, gaining a lot of weight, that's not healthy either. Weight cycling is terribly unhealthy as well. You have to find something that works for you, that is just like that you can maintain, and that makes you an overall healthier person over a long period of time.
weight is not an individualistic pursuit. You narrow it down to this idea that it's causal, like that they're just not trying hard enough. But that
I
is
didn't say that. It's multifactorial, unquestionably. A lot of people lose weight. Problem, right, is that they put it back on. Are we in agreement?
yes.
Okay, great. Why do you think?
Okay, we got to pause there.
God damn it! All right, on.
That is just such a goofy scene every single time. Doo, doo, doo. And you watch a whole bunch of people try to sprint up to the chair, especially these people.
I have lived in a fat body for like as long as I can remember.
I have lived in a fat body for as long as I can remember. I've lived in a fat body. Dude, the way that these people talk kills me. I can't do it. Hey, Greg, let me ask you something actually. Okay, what would you find more offensive if you were super obese, okay? Someone calling you obese or someone calling you fat-bodied? Serious question. Yo, Greg just said, as someone on the chubby end, please call me fat ass. I would never. Oh my God.